Hey, Aaron from UPH Show. We are about where we left off in Reaper of Souls. I just got a sweet new huge sword, and I'm itching to try it out in the halls of agony. I remember these guys. Nice. Okay, so I'm dealing between 330 and 400. If I compare that to this, significantly higher with this. So I'm a fan. That thing looks impressive to be holding that in one hand is quite a feat, I'll tell you that. Oh, that's right. It's one bad thing about this skill though is my movement speed is reduced by 15%, or my maximum movement speed. That's fine. I believe it is worth it. It spells great and powerful. It's kind of slow. Let's see. These are not the easy fights they once were. Which is just awesome by me. I'm loving this sword. And some cleats. Same strength and vitality. A little more vitality. More movement speed. But I lose the healing. Eh. Not everything is an upgrade. The imprisoned angel. Oh, that's right. I forgot. What's his name? Tyrael. Who has been a pretty important figure throughout the Diablo series, has been captured by Magda when Cain put the sword, or put Tyrael's sword back together. Way back when Deckard Cain, unfortunately, was killed. I'm avenging his death, but I gotta find Tyrael. He was sucked into that portal. Let's see what I can do. I really like charming those guys. I think it's funny when they have to fight for me. Oh, so this is random. I found out a neat trick to get kids in my class to stop being crazy and to be quiet. A lot of my 5th grade classes and 4th grade are, they can be a little noisy, we'll say. And one thing that they don't like is after the bell is been rung, you know, they get 10 minutes in between classes to do whatever. And so today they're all, screaming and talking while I'm trying to quiet them down to get class started. And so I hold up my phone and I start a timer, and I just hold it there. And at first they're like, "Oh, teacher," and they're yelling out the name of my phone, and I just am calmly saying, "Okay, like, I'm waiting this long. As long as I have to wait, you're gonna wait after class." And I walk by the door and I kind of like do the English class charades game that I sometimes have to do to get my point across. And believe me, they got it. They understood. Pretty much every class got that they need to be quiet. And so that was my neat trick of the day, was figuring it out. And it worked with both classes that I tried. Showing them the timer, and then when class is over, I said, "Okay, you guys owe me 20 seconds. As long as you can be quiet." So they had to stand there in silence, which is actually pretty impressive for a group full of kids like that to be totally quiet for that long. So kudos to them for being able to. Yes. So in case any of you are elementary school, maybe this would even work in middle school. I'm guessing it would. And maybe this is already old news to you, but for me, it was great, because whenever I don't have to yell to get their attention, that's a good thing. It gets really tiring on your voice and everything. Get away.
We have just arrived in Tristram, and I must say, I'm a bit dismayed. This place is a backwater filled with serfs and an ancient broken-down monastery.
You watch your mouth about Tristram.
Why Lazarus was so intent on this becoming our new seat of power.
Lazarus.
This will be a good battle. Patience.
There we go. You're supposed to fight. Oh, Congolese are coming in.
My faith is rewarded.
Nice. Aw. That's cool. Now I get a new passive slot. Alright, let's excuse me, check these first. Smite with Shackle. 20% chance to be immobilized for 1 second. What was it? Okay, well, let's give it a shot. Ooh, Blessed Shield. Hurl your shield. Hurl. Sorry, that's a weird word. Dealing 280% weapon damage plus 250% shield block as damage. Oh. So why don't they just call it Captain America? Cool, I like that. What's the cooldown? No cooldown. Even better. And my passive. So these are my old ones. Additional Wrath. Surrounded by 4 more enemies in the 12 yards, your block is increased by 30%. That's great. Or increase the dirt. I don't really care about the glory, but that sounds awesome. My block is increased by 30% when I'm surrounded by 4 or more enemies. Enemies. Okay, well, alright, so I gotta move that out of the way because I know I'm not gonna use it again. I'm sorry, I'm just done with it. over it. I'm gonna try to avoid coughing right now, but I really feel like I have to. Oh man, I want to use my stuff. Everybody's dead though. Dang it.
The fetid, pallid malaise has fallen over the manor we now call home. Young Albrecht seems to be enjoying himself in our new home, however. Perhaps I am simply suffering from an imbalance of humors brought on by the recent change of climate.
Yeah, you gotta get your humors balanced, dude. Nailed it. You don't want them zombies creeping up out of there. Alright, let's try this. Yes. Excellent. It's pretty good odds. 20%. Gross. Cool. I really like Smite as a spell. But it's not the best in one-on-one situations. Captain America shield. That's one thing I missed from Diablo 3 was the paladin-like class. Cain talks about the Crusaders. What is it? Knowing a deeper sense of they have a good understanding of the depths of power of... What's my god's name? Or Kazaroom or something like that? I don't know. They're supposed to be better than paladins. I'll go with it.
Not yet.
Suck it. That was cool. When they die, they don't mess around. They explode. Cool. That bounces around pretty quick. Don't want to walk on that. Go. Oh, well, what are you gonna do? What would you guys like to see? Is there one class or one type of character that you feel is missing from the Diablo universe in general, or Diablo 3 specifically? Wasn't there a druid in Diablo 2? I think it was, right? There was the Amazon. I don't know. They always kind of replace it with something that gets the same basic play mechanic. But it's still different. So let us know what your favorite class and or character type to play is. I'm curious. Really loving throwing that shield. This shackle doesn't immobilize them quite as much as I would like, though. It's only 20%, still. Feels like 80%. Alright, now I have more than... Oh.
Not enough round.
This is getting close. Cool. I like that though. I like feeling like, oh god, I might die, and then not die, actually die. See, like this stuff, I would say before maybe like 80 to 90% of my inventory would be X'd out because it was not usable by me. But thank you, Loot 2.0. And thank you guys for tuning in and watching, because I think I'm about to call it an episode. I don't want to keep these too long. But don't worry, I will be back before you even believe it. Okay guys, so this has been Aaron for Unbelievable Power Hour. Thanks again for watching. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you want to just hear us, you can always subscribe on iTunes and all that jazz. You can check out all this information in the description below. So thanks again. Subscribe, like, and we'll see you next time. Bye.